everybody, it's Jenny from the Missouri Star Quilt Company, and I am here today with Linda Nitzen from the Sizzix Company.
Hi Jenny, thanks for having me.
It's so fun. So one of the things that we've done is we've tried to make templates that fit the pre-cuts. That was our whole goal in making templates. You know, there's a lot of templates out there, but ours actually fit the pre-cuts, which makes it nice. And anytime you use a template for anything, you know, it involves some cutting out, and the Sizzix Company has taken a lot of our templates and turned them into dies.
We have indeed.
So I love the dies.
So it's super easy to use. Just like the template, it's the same size. The interesting thing is with your template, you have markings on it so that you can line up your fabric depending on how long or short you want the Dresden to be. And you can do that with the die too. You just have to mark it by hand.
Oh, there you go.
So you just line that up with an acrylic ruler, measure twice, mark once with a Sharpie or a light colored ink. Sharpies don't transfer onto the fabric. It's a permanent ink, so it's perfect.
That is perfect. So we have a lot of projects that we use the Dresden for, and Dresden is one of those that is really cutting intensive.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, there's a lot of things you got.
If the angles don't go together correctly, then you're a mess.
Yes, we have these cool little candy things, aren't they, darling? And we've not Dresden the top of these at all. We just let them flap. Nope, we did the same thing on the pillow. But then you get to those little ones.
Well,
and we've got this quilt that we've done. We use the tumbler pot as well. The tumbler is also a template, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Yeah. So this whole thing can be cut with a Sizzix.
And you use the 5-inch squares.
And we use the 5-inch squares. And over here, this is a more traditional Dresden over here where, you know, and you've got 20 blades in each plate.
Oh, yeah. They
so,
have to be
you know,
exact.
it involves some cutting because we can cut a few layers with these, can't we?
We can. Should we cut something?
Let's do it.
Should we do the 5-inch?
Let's do the 5s.
Okay, so we want to lay that out there.
And actually with the 5-inch fabric, you really don't even have to mark your template as long as you've got it set up on there.
That's exactly right. So if you're using the 5-inch, you can use the cutting pads that come with the machine.
Which are here. They're down here. I've got them hiding. Here we go.
So the smaller cutting pads that come with the machine, if you're using the full template, then you would want to use the extended cutting pads.
The longer.
Yeah, but we're just going to use the
small
small one.
Well, let's cut some of each.
Sure. So we just layer up 8 layers at a time. We're going to run that through the machine.
8 layers at a time.
It's
That's
true.
what's really cool.
Go ahead and wind that through.
For those of you who haven't seen how to make a Dresden, or you think it's too hard, it is so not. They are so easy. So here's all of our little pieces like this.
And save the
sometimes
extras.
you get a little hanger right here. But see, then you can just flip it around and cut it on the other side, and you're going to get twice as many. So you're really getting 16 blades every time you run this through the Sizzix. So it just makes it so quick.
Absolutely.
And a Dresden blade, you guys, for those of you who don't know, while Linda's running that through, I'm going to show you right here. You just fold this blade straight in half. So straight across the top, and watch this. So this is the coolest thing. This made Dresden's doable for me. So here we have our little piece that's sewn straight across the top, and we're just going to flip that in like that. And look at that. It makes its own point. So there's no turning. All we're doing is sewing straight across the top. So it makes it really easy to make a Dresden.
Beautiful. Now, if you wanted to use the layer cake as well.
Let's show the layer cake.
Sure.
So on this, if I pull out 4 of these, then we could actually fold them in half. Can we do that?
Sure.
Because you get 2 out of each. Can you get 3 out of a?
Well, what you have is that void in the middle.
Oh, the void in the middle?
Yeah.
So should we do half and half?
Well, if we do half and
over?
half, if we fold it in half, it makes it easier.
Okay.
But if we use the larger machine, the plus machine, then we can have any fabric laying off the die. And then, so we could flip and flip and flip.
Yeah, we have the larger machine down here. This is it.
So the larger machine
also a great machine.
Is 9 inches wide. So
and you'll notice, I'm
11 pounds.
Yeah, like a bowling ball.
Yeah.
So it works really good.
But let's go ahead and cut the 2 of them if you want.
All right.
So I'm going to actually move this over just a little bit to make sure that we have as much of the extra as we can.
There we go.
And then we're going to go ahead and put that in the machine.
This is
go
my
ahead and
favorite
turn the
part.
handle.
I have a little bit of arthritis in my shoulders, and so
you'd never know.
This is so helpful to just push these through because, I mean, this is nothing. This is like, it just feels like nothing.
Slide
So
the
here's
cutting pad
this.
off. And there we have our shapes.
And we watch the magic happen.
It has indeed. So now you can make the larger, oops, let's get that little thread here. And occasionally you will have a thread that'll catch. That is nothing to worry about. And then we can open this up, Jenny, and we can cut out more.
And we can cut out one more. So these are what we've used, you know, when we've done something like this. You know, you've just got them laid around like this. We haven't turned the end in at all, and it makes a lot. It does it so much faster. It's so much easier.
It does. Those pre-cuts are amazing to work with.
Well, you guys know I'm quick and easy, but now I'm quicker and easier. Well, because of Sizzix, you know, we love that. And honestly, as we get older, it gets tougher on our hands, it gets tougher on our shoulders, you know, all
With
kinds
die
of...
cutting, it uses a
With
totally
die cutting, yeah.
different set of muscles.
This is like a piece of cake to run this through, so we absolutely love this. So check out all the Dresden tutorials and all the ideas, and make sure you check out the dyes as well. And we hope you enjoyed this little mini tutorial on how to use the Dresden dye from the Missouri Star Quilt Company and Sizzix.